Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I am filming my video for Stampin' Around the World video hop. And our theme today is texture. So I will list the other participants in the hop in the description box below. You need to push show more and you'll get all the details. I think sometimes you have to push show more than once. But anyway, thank you very much for coming to join us, and I do hope you will check out the hop and give everyone a bit of, what did I say the other day? Sprinkle some support around. Something like that. But anyway, yeah, do, you know, give us some thumbs ups and some positive comments. Because it really helps us, you know. Anyway, I'm blethering what I do best. I have a new stamp set here, new to me. I bought it primarily for that stamp, You Are Beautiful, because I've done a project using them. I will show you that in a week or two. That it's for an event, so yeah, I will keep that not private, secret just now. I'm going to use this beautiful leaf stamp I have not inked it up before. So this, yeah, so lovely sentiments here. You are a shining light, which is the one I'm going to use today. Make today amazing. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and he will direct your path. And it has the reference. Now, some people cut that bit off. That's entirely up to you. You can do that if you prefer not to be citing where the quote is from, but you know, it's only right really to cite it. And You Are Beautiful. It has this little bit of foliage with what could be little berries. I don't think I'm using that today. I think I'm just going to use this, and I'm just playing with some greens. So texture. So one of the ways to get texture on your card is to use some heat embossing. I've also cut out this banner for my sentiment, which is from our Stylish Shapes. Now I will emboss on this as well, but it has some texture also because it's got the stitched edging. So that gives it some interest. And I'll probably put it on with dimensionals, which again will add some more texture. So I have pulled out 4 greens. I've not tried this out, I've not practiced it, I'm just going with what I feel. So it's Lemon Lime Twist, Shy Shamrock, Granny Apple Green and Mossy Meadow. 4 greens. I have got a sentiment ready. I've got the leaf stamp ready. I've got my emboss buddy, my clear embossing powder and my gold embossing powder. But the first thing I want to do, I've got a Lemon Lime Twist card base and a piece of basic white, and I've got some basic white layers. So we'll just see where this goes. This is where I'm going to be doing my damage. Right, okay, so I've got 4 brushes here. And I will start with my lightest green, which is the Lemon Lime Twist. And I'm just going to put some colour, just change this from it being a piece of white card to being a piece of green card with lots of different. I'm going to start with the lightest. And we'll put that in the middle, yeah. Just get some on. I'm not worrying about blobby bits or anything like that. I'm just, now this brush, all the brushes may have other greens in them, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. So a Lemon Lime Twist is quite bright, and then I'm just going to go straight for the Shy Shamrock because this is different to the other greens. But see, this is a more bluey green, these are more yellowy greens. I don't know. So this is probably not the brush I intended to use for this, but let's see what. See, that is really, really strong. So let's not brush too hard at first. I do like the blotchy look here. I don't really know why I'm doing it in lines. I'm just blending. This does not require to be nice, smooth, even blending, because I'm going to emboss, and yeah, I'll put some more of that up here too, maybe. Take the kind of worst off with. And then I can go back over with the lemon lime twist here and just mix those colours. I just want to make the lemon lime twist a bit stronger there. Right, so that went with that. That one was with that. And then we'll use this one for our granny apple. So I've just got an idea in my head, and the only way to find out if it works is just to do it. So we're just going straight in here now. I think we'll put this one, the granny apple green, at this end, and we'll put the mossy meadow at that end, because I don't think they're hugely different to each other. It's just because I'm doing foliage, I just wanted to do different shades of green in there. Oops, my hand cramped up there. So I hope you're all okay. And let's see, this, I'm doing this at the beginning of June, but you won't see it till the middle of June. Yeah, you can see the difference, Janice. Sometimes I imagine this is much darker, although that ink pad probably needs re-inked, and that is a thing as well. It depends how juicy your ink pads are when you're doing this. But this it's good to do ink blending when you've got a very juicy pad, because that kind of takes some out of it, because you have some very juicy ones that you might want. So I think we'll just touch a little bit down here then, just to darken up that bit. And that, I'm just going to leave it at that. Maybe just get a bit more of this very bright. Strengthen that up a wee bit there and there. Right, I'm going to stop now, so let's close, put the brushes to the side, close up the ink pad. So basically the technique I'm using today is Joseph's coat. So I'm going to do clear embossing. Now I'm not quite sure how this will work out, because this is a, what do you call? A distinctive stamp. I couldn't get my words. My words stay at home, I think. So I'm just going to put 2 or 3 of this. Oh, I need to just give it a waft, and just to try and keep the embossed powder where we stamp. I don't think that's too wet. I mean, it will be damp because I've put ink on. Ideally, if you're doing this, I would, you know, get your ink blending done and then let that piece of paper dry a bit first before you go for it. But, you know, when you're filming, I mean, I could take my heat tool to it, but then that just makes the paper pucker up a bit, so I'll just go with it. Right, I don't know if we're doing landscape or what, but we'll just start Versamark ink. I knew there was something missing. I had it out, I just forgot. Right, so let's ink up this stamp with our Versamark, which is a sticky ink if it's new to you, if you haven't seen heat embossing before, and it gives a bit of a raised, I think we'll do these ones diagonally across the card. I can just about see where I've stamped. You may not be able to see it at all, but you will, or will be revealed. I want to just take that about there. Now I have to see where I've been because I don't want to double stamp. Right, we'll pop this one about there. And I'll do one across there. This is a favourite technique of mine, and I don't apologise for doing it with almost every stamp set. I will be doing it again, so don't worry. Right. That out of the way, everything's closed up. Right, so, oh look at this, I've got ink on, but that won't matter too much because I'm going to heat emboss on that as well. I've got a scrap of paper here and I need my clear emboss powder. Look, I've got inky fingers already. Love it. So just sprinkle. I always forget that, you know, this might be new to some people. So you just sprinkle your powder over your stamping. Don't think I needed all that, but hey. The good thing is it all goes back in the tub if you don't sneeze. And that's not bad at all. I'm just laying that to the side until I scoop up the powder. If I don't sneeze, we'll be all right. But it is sneezing season. And I'm going to use that in fact, I think I'll just do it right now. Where did I put? Right, I don't need the clear now. I want this. My banner. I'm going to blend over the top, so it's a different way, a slightly different thing that I'm going to do here. Right, where's my sentiment? I think this is too big to fit on. I just had a second wee thought there. Would this fit on at the side? No, we'll just leave that out, Janice. You're just getting too clever. Right, so did I use my emboss buddy? No. I might have. My brain's just a bit distracted today. I don't know why. Right, so I've used my emboss buddy. That's just to quell any static electricity that might be there, or any greasy marks from fingers touching, etc. So that the embossing powder only sticks to your sticky ink. Well, that's the theory. Right, so I'm inking up the sentiment. I'm putting it to this side. Of the banner. Lid on your ink, because once you open your tub of embossing powder, you don't want powder sticking on your ink pad, so always make sure it's all nice and closed. Nice and closed. Closed tightly. You are a shining light. Right, and again, let's pop this back in. everything is closed up now. Now I'm going to get my heat tool. So please put your volume down if you have sensitive hearing. As I'm just about to switch it on now. So if you watch, you will see this gold changing. Right, just let that dry a bit, and I'm going to take the lemon lime twist here, and whichever, I don't know which brush was, I think it's that one, is it? Yep, it's this one I was using. I'm just going to add some ink blending onto my sentiment. Oh, that wasn't the way, wasn't supposed to happen. Just go gently. Don't catch the banner effect. I'll be sticking it down so it wouldn't be so noticeable. But I just want, just rather than it be stark white. See, I've squashed all the banner ends. There you go. But as I say, I will be, I'm adding texture to the banner without planning to. Right, now you're saying, well, this isn't very noticeable. This isn't really very impressive. Well, if you're squeamish, close your eyes. If you're used to me and you like messy, you're in the right place. So I've just taken my black tuxedo pad and I am just saturating this. With black ink. You could spend a fortnight if you want just brushing on, or you can just take the pad to it and get the result you want pretty quickly. If it looks a bit furry around the edge, it just means that you need to get the pad in a wee bit closer. That's all. Now I'm really inky, but that was good. So it still doesn't look that exciting. Now I did have some kitchen paper lying about yesterday on my desk. Where's it gone when I need it? Oh well, I've got cloth. Oh, that's alright. So take a soft cloth or a bit of kitchen paper, whatever, and just gently circular motions and polish your card. You see? And that's taken off. How pretty is that? It's pretty, isn't it? Now, we can layer this up. I was thinking I might layer it onto some gold. You can even, then you can emboss on top of that as well, so I could do gold embossing on the spaces if I wanted to. But today I'm actually thinking there's just a bit there that maybe needs a bit more ink, so let's just go in here. Right. And then polish that up. much better. Just I hadn't got the ink right into the spaces right around the edge. I didn't really want that halo effect. But I didn't get enough ink up here. And there's another bit that just needs the ink to go in a bit closer. But if that bit worries you, you could trim that out. Just going in with the corner of the pad into that gap there, because I don't think I had got the black ink right in. Yep, that's that sorted now. So I'm thinking that's lovely. So I'm actually going to take this away because I don't want the rest of the card to get all inky and that's wet. So the question is, now I have got this as a base, are we having, I think I want to trim that off actually. I am going to trim this and make this layer a bit smaller because I can. I'm making it a much smaller layer, but that's all right. Oh, that looks a bit squint, Janice. It is squint. I didn't have that straight. That's not good. Righty. Now I'm putting this onto a gold. A bit of gold to reflect the gold that's in the sentiment, or black, or white. Right, not white and not black, so we'll just go with this, just a bit of gold. And I have some gold ribbon too. So right, so we'll get this layer. So we're giving it more texture by building up the layers. Yeah, sorry. Right, isn't it? Yep. Sometimes I doubt myself. So I'm going to glue this onto here. And I know I can hear you all shouting, Janice, that's a lot of gold foil paper. So what we can do is we can gut that. So if I put that in at 1 centimetre, and then I'm just going to, I can't see properly where I am, so I'm just going to take a bit out of the middle of it. I'll put that in at 1 centimetre, go from roughly where I scored that other line. I'm not coming right off, but I can finish the job off with scissors. So I'm using the centimetre measure here, just in case you're wondering. And then I'm going to take out a piece that I can use on another card. To put these scores in, but then I can just finish that off with my snips. If I can find them. I can just go in here. Oops, maybe easier that way. And just snip up. Just finish the corner off really. Oops. And once you've got one free, you'll get in easier to all the rest. If you can stand up and look over your trimmer, you can be more accurate. There I've got a piece of foil that I can use later. Okay, so those who think I was being wasteful, I wasn't. Now, I'm going to say this again, because I said this recently. Wet glue and foil don't mix. So I use wet glue a lot most of the time, but when I'm adding something to foil, I prefer to use my seal or double-sided tape. I'll put this as close to the edge of that as I can. Just putting it all the way around. Now it's a bit more fittery, you don't have that wiggle room that you get with wet glue, but there you go, it gives it a nice edge. And then I'll put this onto the card base. So I think recently I did a green card as well. Green's not even my favourite colour, but I think it's because it's summer's just coming in and I'm being appreciating all the green foliage and the green that's, well, I'll just go with this as well then, since I've got it out. The trees are really greening up and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, at the moment probably green is a popular colour with me. And there's that. So it's a simple card with just using our embossing powder for texture. But I think we'll pop a bit of gold ribbon round here. Now I have this ribbon, of course I didn't look it up, so it's actually is in the new annual catalogue. The jar that it's in is way up high, so I'm just chopping a bit off. I've got too much, but I'll use, because I had in my head I would probably use this ribbon that would pick up that, but I'm actually wanting to bring some gold in here, so I'm just going to wrap it around this end of the banner. And since I've cut a big bit of it, see it's got gold edging, but it's like, and it's all gold on the back, but it's got this border look on the front. Oops, go. You stay there. And you come round and we'll just tie a wee knot. I think I'll tie that further over actually and leave my wee cross bit there. That's quite cute. We'll see. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs here. Just want to tie a knot. How hard can it be? As soon as you're filming it, it gets hard. Believe me, if you don't, you try filming that people are going to see. You'll find things that are usually quite easy to do become awkward. I'm going to pull that along a bit and just trim that bit there. So there we've got more texture on as well, so just want to separate that from that wee cross. I didn't plan it to look like this, it's just the way it's developing as I go. I think I want to, yeah, just appreciate that little cross and then my wee knot. And you are a shining light. And then we need some dimensionals. Again, that gives us texture as well. So there will be lots of different interpretations of the texture theme. So if you do go into the description box below and go and see what everyone else in the hop has made in this Stampin' Around the World video hop. I put loads on. And more texture can come on with some embellishments. What have we got? These are opal rounds, and I'm thinking that the yellow would pull out the green a bit, or yeah. But you can look and look and look and overthink it. And we've got these shimmer ones that go with the new in colours, but I'm just going to stick with adding in an opal round because I think the yellow will pull out the green. If I can get it open, that is. These are pretty, aren't they? I just got them the other day, so obviously I want to be, yeah, come here. Just as I was going to show you how easy it is to get them off with your take your pick tool, it all went sadly wrong. One of these little ones, pop that here. Oops. That go. We'll just have a little one beside it, and that'll do. Right, I'm just going to leave it at that. These are beautiful, even more beautiful when you open up the pack. And these are in the annual catalogue too. So thank you very much for coming and watching the video today. And as I say, please go into the description box below and see what everyone else has done with the texture theme. Hope you've enjoyed this, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do, and please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.